This morning in our series, The Dish, we are talking about fine dining on the high seas. Our sponsor, Oceania Cruises, has earned a reputation for delivering exceptional culinary experiences that attract travelers again and again. Now, the cruise line is unveiling its newest 1,200 guest ship, the Allura, and its food does not disappoint. Our Adriana Diaz got to climb aboard for a taste. She's here to tell us all about it. Adriana, good morning.
Good morning. There is no shortage of incredible things to do on the Allure, from art classes to a world-class spa. But food, oh, the food was such a huge part of the experience, from the exquisite meals to a hands-on culinary center led by a chef with her own decadently layered past. She will inspire you not just to eat, live, and travel well, but to take a leap of faith.
Under this dining room is a kitchen the size of 5 basketball courts. You've got to move fast and speak up.
Good evening, everyone.
That does not get old.
You like this one?
Every order is executed with military precision.
Medium.
And every plate delivered with electric efficiency.
What is this? This is an escalator.
Just for the waiter, they pick up the hot food and they're going to go upstairs.
Hello.
I'm French. Paris is very good croissant, but Oceania croissant is the best. I can give you the recipe.
Butter and butter and butter. Yes.
And you're missing one. Butter.
Exactly. I thought you were going to say love.
But we are far from France. Actually, we're far from land. This is a floating culinary adventure. Oceania Cruises' newest ship, the Allura. Here, half of its 800 crew is focused on the food. That's one chef for every 8 guests.
I think for us in Oceania, our commitment to food has really not changed. It's been a hallmark of who we are.
That's what Chef Katherine Kelly says has kept her at Oceania for 15 years, the company's dedication to the details. Intricate lobster tail towers, pasta made by hand right in front of you, and fresh fish grilled to order. Even the Allura's so-called godparents who christened the ship
3, 2, 1.
are chefs, Food and Wine magazine's recent Best New Chefs.
Every single thing I've had has been good.
Brianna Lai Colleen is Food and Wine's Associate Editorial Director for Food.
When you came onto a ship that's known for its food program, you knew the food was going to be good.
No, I
were
didn't.
you? Oh, really? Were you skeptical?
Because cruise food, you just think, I don't know. The fact that they're making everything from scratch in the kitchens here is spectacular.
We would be crazy not to sample the food, right? So we joined Chef Kelly at the ship's Asian fusion restaurant, Red Ginger. Behold, the watermelon and duck confit salad.
Getting a little sweetness with the watermelon, the bitter with the cilantro. We have the umami with the duck. It's one of those party in your mouth foods.
Great.
Okay.
This is incredible. A lot of contrast, but somehow it all comes together.
Right.
And still feels light
Balanced.
and easy and balanced.
Yeah.
Should we wash it down with
a little rosé?
Should we?
Yeah. So there you go.
Cheers.
See what you think.
Chef Kelly knows how to create success. A trained scientist, she already had a lucrative career building and selling healthcare businesses. On private jets with corporate boards, she would hide food magazines inside the pages of her Wall Street Journal.
The flight attendants on the private jets would hide my magazines because the boys didn't want me to read that.
And Chef, when you sold your companies, you didn't have to work another day in your life.
True.
And yet, here we are.
At the time, Kelly, who grew up on her grandparents' farms and loved to cook with them, was preparing for another corporate job when something stopped her.
I was putting on my pantyhose and then one foot in and I said, no way. I'm not going back to corporate boardrooms. I'm not doing this.
What was it about the pantyhose particularly that triggered?
Yeah, that was the putting on your uniform, you know?
Yeah.
And my mother's like, well, what the blank are you going to do with your life, you know? So the next day I called the CIA out in Hyde Park, New York.
The Culinary
Which is like
Institute.
the Harvard of cooking schools, yeah. And I said, I'm 51 years old. Could I apply?
She got a spot, graduated, and even started working for the school. when Oceania called looking for a chef to help them start a cooking program.
I asked the CIA if I could take a 3-month absence and come and help them launch this cooking school. And that was a 3-month leave of absence that has now turned into 15 years.
Now she runs Oceania's culinary education program, teaching guests everything from classic French technique to dishes inspired from Oceania's destinations like Greece and Morocco. Their most requested recipe, this miso glazed sea bass.
The sea bass here is one of many fishes that could be
Look at how that
could be served at that. Yeah, put your plate up here.
sliced through like butter.
Yeah. So you're gonna die and go to heaven with this one, right? Now you know why this is the most requested recipe.
You've got to teach me how to make this, chef.
I know. We will. We will.
A woman of her word,
We have an apron. We need to put this on you.
Chef took us to the Allura state-of-the-art culinary center.
So you loved the sea bass, okay, the miso, and I told you it was easy, right? Okay. Not lying to you here, girl.
It was otherworldly.
There are only 4 ingredients: miso paste, maple syrup, mirin, a Japanese rice wine, and sesame oil.
And all you're gonna do is you're gonna brush that on the top and the sides. If it doesn't spread really easily, it might be because the fish has picked up a little water. So now we're gonna put it in the oven.
Okay.
Right over here.
How do you know if people are understanding? Are there tells?
You look in their eyes and they'll tell you, like, I get it or I don't get it. You can explain things 3 or 4 different ways.
Oh my
and
gosh. Did we make this ourselves?
You made this. 4 things, right?
We
right?
did it.
Yeah.
My family is going to be so happy when I make this food at home.
Their culinary center has expanded beyond the classroom to the shore, where guests would often ask her where she was spending the day.
We created a whole series of chef-led tours where we take the guests off the ship to markets, to farms, all over little authentic places. You become a history teacher, but you're teaching gastronomy and culinary history.
Why do you choose to do this work, live on a ship 6 months a year?
Because I love it. I think that's, I don't have to do anything that I don't love. I love my grandkids, I love being a mom, and I love teaching cooking. Looking in someone's eyes and seeing that for 40 years I didn't know how to do this, and now you've taught me how to do this, and I'm gonna go home and be able to repeat it, there is no greater joy.
And I wouldn't dare to come empty-handed after showing you so much incredible food from the Allure. So here's some pastries we can enjoy this morning. But it's incredible because if you take the cooking class on the ship, they will give you a cookbook with the recipes. And I did indeed make the miso glazed sea bass for my family, and they ate it all up. They loved it. There's my son, Leo. A 1-year-old, guys, eating sea bass. I was so proud. But I just want to talk about Chef Kelly because she's so inspiring. She pursued a whole second career in a completely different industry in her 50s.
In her 50s.
And is still at the top of her game. And she said something to me that stuck with me. She said, your dream is out there, whatever it is, you just have to believe that you can go out and grab it.
Yeah, and she sure has. Boy, what a beautiful ship that is.
It was gorgeous.
Really tough duty. What was it, 4 days?
Anthony, I told you that in confidence. I said, don't tell anybody. It was 4 fabulous days.
This is amazing. Tea, croissants, all
and
of it.
the best croissant.
Oh, yes. Bon appetit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good job,
Thank you.
Adriana.